Well. Trying this shit out, man. See how the fuck this goes with I don't know, fucking StreamYard. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, man. What's going on, guys? Jay West 412. I'm bored as fucking work. I wish I was home, but unfortunately, I got to work during the holidays because I work a goddamn steel job. So the fucking blue collar shit's the way it goes. But the reason for this live stream, the reason for this difference thing, I couldn't hold the shit back, man. I really wanted to make a video, but I had to talk about this shit fucking immediately. Shit is really fucking irking me. I was arguing with some fucking idiot on Twitter today about Xbox being High on Life being a Xbox game. Everybody's under the impression that High on Life is a Xbox game. That Xbox made this game. This is their baby because of its hashtag success. I don't know what fucking success they're talking about. The success, I guess, is this most played thing on Game Pass. It passed up Minecraft. The engagement numbers, that kind of shit. Whoop-de-fucking-do. It's what it always is. It's what we're always fucking hearing all the time. Engagement and, how many goddamn bananas people ate in Sea of Thieves, all that kind of bullshit. But, so yeah, apparently, this game was published by Xbox Studios. And if you go on Squanch Games' website, if you go on xboxgoddamn.com at the goddamn storefront, it'll tell you published and developed by who? Squanch Games. Xbox, the only thing Xbox did the first fucking game was put on Game Pass. That's fucking it. They had nothing, zero to fucking do with the development or the publishing of this game. Fucking nothing. They get no credit. Now, High on Life, I made a video about. I like it. I think it's a decent game. Matter of fact, I think it's a good game. I really enjoyed it. And it is damn sure the fucking best thing Game Pass has ever had on it so far in the past fucking how many years. Just because it's a good game, you can't fucking claim that as an Xbox game. This isn't an Xbox first-party studio game. And to see the absurd shit on Twitter, on YouTube, and people trying to claim this shit, and I've seen some people say Game of the Year, which is fucking ridiculous. It's certainly no Game of the Year contender. It's the same way like fucking Stray wasn't a PS1 game. What's up, Callie? What's up, bro? It's the fucking same way Stray wasn't a fucking PlayStation game. You didn't see PlayStation guys claiming that fucking game. It's a third-party fucking game that came day one on their fucking PS Plus service. It was a good game. But nobody's claiming this shit. Even worse, people were acting like this is like the saving grace for Xbox. Like, Xbox just needs games like this. It's like, no. This is, like I said, again, it's a good, decent game, but it's not the fucking answer. It can't be all they fucking have and shit like that. It's not even their fucking game. So the best fucking game on Game Pass in years isn't even an Xbox game. And I don't understand the fucking confusion here. You guys should see this shit on Twitter. I argue with this guy probably longer than I should have. Like 20 minutes on Twitter with some fucking idiot about. He was trying to tell me that it was published by Xbox Games published by Xbox. And I showed him multiple fucking sources of proof that it's not published by Xbox, but somehow it ended up with him calling me a fucking Phil Spencer fanboy, and I was like, "What? Me? You think I'm a fucking Xbox fanboy?" So at that point, man, I just ended the conversation. I left him with the fucking final picture, published and developed by Squanch Games. I'm fucking out of here. Wait till 2023. Yeah, dude, this shit's fucking absurd, man. Right before all this shit started, right before I started arguing with this guy about the Xbox thing, I saw their fucking tweet, their UK tweet about now they're making goddamn footsies and hats for their controllers. And first we had the hoodie jackets and the winter coats. Now you got actual fucking footsies and a little ball hat to put on your controller. Fucking pathetic. And you ought to see the comment section for that shit. People are kind of hype about that shit. Shit's fucking unreal, man. Xbox, that High on Life shit, man. So, like, the thing really irks me with that is people are trying to take credit for that now. Like, that's an Xbox game. Because it's doing, again, they say it's doing so well, but we have no fucking idea how many copies it sold. We don't know the Steam numbers. We don't know the Xbox numbers for sure. We never fucking will. All we know is engagement. I'll tell you this was what I know. The completion rating for that game, the game's like 10 hours long, and as of right now, it's a 14% completion rating. as far as finishing the main story. But engagement just means how many people downloaded the game. So somebody could download the game and not even fucking play it, and they count that as what? Engagement. Hey Callie, bro. Yeah, I fucking. Oh god damn, that's the other thing. I Yeah, my bad. I had a fucking phone call. I'm at work, man, so I'm doing this shit just like a random fucking stream, man. Like, it's really, I fucking hate doing it on the phone, but it is what it is. But yeah, bro, I saw that fucking Xbox Series speaker bullshit. She's fucking holding up on her thing like a goddamn boombox. I don't know what the hell that's about, but that's something else entirely. I mean, like, it's a fucking joke anymore. I seriously said after a highlight video, I didn't want to talk about Xbox till the end of the year. But they make it too fucking easy, man. They're like it's constantly. It seems like it's every fucking day, it's something. Every fucking day. I don't understand it. It puts like a controller, a fucking speaker, that fucking high on life shit, and it's like I spent a lot of time in these Twitter spaces. I'm sorry, not Twitter spaces, but like Twitter. Look at YouTube, obviously, like look at news and shit like that, and it's just fucking just constant, man. Like the Xbox dick sucking on a daily fucking basis, or people not calling them out for shit, and people making excuses, people talking about shit that don't even matter, like PlayStation's new Edge controller having the same or worse battery life. Like, there's an Xbox podcast. We're making a whole fucking podcast about the PlayStation Edge controller. Like, motherfucker, you guys have the goddamn nerve to be talking about a controller in any capacity. That's all the fuck you got. Matter of fact, you got more fucking accessories for your fucking controller than fucking games. And that's not a joke. That's just a sad fucking reality of it. You're dressing your controllers up like goddamn Barbie dolls, and now you officially have more fucking controller accessories, clothing options than you do fucking games. Pentiment. Fuck, man. The shit is it's infuriating, man. It's fucking exhausting. Like I like the console war shit, man. I actually do. I like the banter going back and forth, but like this shit, these dudes take it too far sometimes, man. And too far as like this disregard, man. Like, I can't. Every goddamn day, man. Phil Spencer saying something. I just you know what? I find it's a lot harder to do this shit at work, bro. Like Vampire Survivors, bro. Don't get me started on that shit. I looked at it. I was like, yeah, it might be cool, but I'm not. Maybe I'll try it eventually, but not on fucking Game Pass though. I'll tell you that for sure. I'll buy it on Steam for like $5, maybe play on my Steam Deck and just check it out. Apparently, it's all the fucking range. Apparently, that's the big banger for Xbox is Vampire Survivors. So that's the reason to get Game Pass. But this shit, bro, like the Xbox Series X, this whole fucking deal. Like I left YouTube for like 3.5 years, man. I came back and literally nothing has changed. Xbox is in a worse spot than it was when I fucking left in like 2018. I thought they had no games then. I thought they fucking sucked then. And it's been a fucking just downhill. I'm saying every fucking day, man. I don't even want to talk about it like that, like as frequent as I do. And people will say like, "Oh, why you talk about Xbox so much?" Like that, because everyone's fucking up constantly. That's why they're the ones giving me a fucking reason to talk about it. You know, give a fuck about the PS5 Edge controller. I don't like those controllers anyway. I think all controllers like that are not scams, but like I think they're ripoff, man. There's no way that the Edge controller should be three times the price of a regular controller. And it really doesn't have that much more technology than a regular DualSense. Same with the fucking Elite controller. The only thing they put in the goddamn Elite controller is a little bit of a better fucking grip and an actual rechargeable battery. That's it. For me, that's not worth, what, $200, $250. So controllers and all that shit to me are a scam. But even, let's say, like that PS5, that DualSense Edge or whatever, okay? Well, it's got like 5 or 6 hour battery life, right? Who the fuck is playing longer than that? If you are playing longer than that, you wouldn't plug it in prior to that, or that's a whole topic. But the whole point of me bringing that shit up is, you got people so hyper focused on that and not addressing the lack of games on Xbox. Everybody acts like it's okay. And everybody's acting like High on Life is a fucking saving grace. Like High on Life brought him back, and High on Life, set the bar now. Like, what are you fucking talking about, dude? First of all, High on Life is not, I repeat this shit, man, it is not a Xbox game. People keep thinking this shit, and someone showed me a fucking picture of, apparently, on Metacritic even, they had it listed as a publisher for the game, and now it's not on there, but they had published by Xbox Studios. Never. It never fucking was. Squanch Games did that shit on their own accord. It is their achievement alone. All the fuck Xbox did was roll the goddamn paycheck and say, here, put it on fucking Game Pass day one. And that probably helped the game, because honestly, the game, I think it's a good game, but if it wasn't for Game Pass, this game would not nearly be as popular as it is. I'm not saying it would be popular at all. Rick and Morty's a big name. People who like that game are going to buy that, or like that franchise are going to buy that game. But it would not be nearly as big. But I don't know what, you can't even say big, because you don't even know what big is. It's the biggest launch ever. Yeah, what did Aaron Greenberg say, or fucking one of Matt Booty, one of them fucking guys tweeted about this, the biggest Xbox Game Pass game launch ever. And dudes are celebrating that. It's the biggest game ever in a Game Pass launch. Bigger than Gears 5, bigger than Halo Infinite, bigger than Forza. And they're fucking proud of that. And I don't know why Xbox is even advertising that. They're saying, hey, this is the biggest fucking launch ever. Okay, y'all fucking didn't do shit. Y'all just fucking had on your service day one. It's not your fucking achievement. Shout out to Squanch Games, man. Like I said, again, I think they made a great game, but the whole point of this live stream in general is, and I don't keep hammering this shit home, man. Xbox did not have any fucking thing to do with it. Nothing at all. Not a fucking idea, not a draft. They didn't provide a fucking voice actor, no mocap, fucking nothing. They didn't even have a fucking artist on the scene. It was all Squanch. And people were claiming this shit. And about it only be on Xbox. We know it's on Steam too. I don't give a fuck this thing ever comes to PlayStation, Nintendo. This isn't about that at all. This isn't like a fanboy fucking thing at all. It's about them claiming this shit and acting like this is Xbox's game when it's clearly not. And even if it was Xbox's game, let's say it was published and developed by Xbox, it still wouldn't be the fucking bar. It still wouldn't be that next big thing. It still wouldn't be that thing that's gonna move them forward. It's still ain't gonna fucking help them out. They're still gonna be in that fucking bullshit same Game Pass mentality. This game looks like a Game Pass game. It does graphically, just the whole style of it. It is a Game Pass game. It is fit for that category. Now it's a good Game Pass game. It's a good 10, 12-hour experience. It's fun. But Xbox couldn't even fucking make a game like that, man. Xbox couldn't even make a game of that caliber. Squanch Games is more talented than anything they fucking got right now, and that's fucking proven. But let's get into next year, shall we? Fuck High on Life. Fuck all that bullshit. Let's get into next year, right? We still have 0 release dates for anything in 2023. I'm hearing Xbox guys talking about how it's dry on PlayStation for next year. Okay, well, you got Spider-Man supposed to be coming, right? You got PSVR 2, which I fucking pre-ordered. I got that coming day one. I'm hyped for that. Horizon Call of Mountain come up day one with that. That's gonna be dope. But even their third-party deals they locked down next year. You got what? Final Fantasy, Silent Hill 2. Like, they're fucking doing it, man. And I'll tell you what, Silent Hill 2 is a bigger game than fucking High on Life. It's a higher caliber, higher name getting a High on Life. Like I said, again, I'm not hating on High on Life, man. I can't stress that enough. But it's not the fucking answer. What's up, Johnny Gaming? It's not my stuff game. It's an Xbox time exclusive, but it doesn't look anything special. Yeah, so it's definitely a time exclusive. But like, I don't know if you heard earlier for it, man, but like they're talking about this game is published. This is the Xbox Studios game. No, bro. Who the fuck are you people? No. Quick Google search, man. Go to their fucking website. Go to Wikipedia. Go to fucking Xbox's fucking store. And it'll tell you, published and developed by Squanch Games. It's a decent game, but it's not fucking it. And even worse part is it's not Xbox's game. I keep repeating that. But yeah, so what up, Jackknife? Like I said, even next year, man, the shit's looking bleak. Let's say that they release what they want to release next year, right? So let's say Redfall. Are we hyped for Redfall, guys? Is Redfall look like a game like that's gonna break the mold or fucking do anything exciting for the industry? Does Redfall not like a game that you've seen 1,000 fucking times already? And Redfall, in my opinion, looks like the best thing they have coming out next year. Starfield, I'm not a Fallout fan. And from what I saw from the Bethesda showcase, the Xbox showcase in the summer of this year, it don't look like anything special. It looks like it's not fucking finished. It looks like run the mill, man. Next gen. It looks like it'd be a buggy fucking Fallout mess. Fallout in space. No Man's Sky, but worse. To me, I don't think that's gonna be a game to do it. It's gonna be day one in Game Pass, and no one's gonna fucking buy it. Actually, PC would be the place to get it, so you get all the mods and shit. That's what Fallout's good for, is the mods. The modding community is gonna fix that game. Maybe a Forza game. But where are these other they have so many IPs, man. They have so many. He said I'm drunk. It's not the only place to play for console players. Oh, 706 Gamer, yeah. Xbox, only place to play for console players. Why is that? Please tell me that shit. But yeah, dude. So you got Fable, right? Where the fuck's Fable? Where the fuck is Hellblade 2? Where the fuck is this Indiana Jones game? Where the hell is Perfect Heart? Where the hell is GoldenEye? I can go on and on and on. They own all these fucking studios and nothing's fucking out. What the fuck is the Coalition working on? Where the fuck's the new Gears game at? It's a problem. It's a major issue. Everybody's acting like, oh, 2023 is going to be Xbox's year. We got Xbox telling us now, get ready for 2023, and then didn't show us fucking nothing. Get ready for 2023. Didn't show you, didn't have a release date, nothing. It shows you fucking games that are 5-6 years old. They're already out, like Sea of Thieves, State of Decay 2, that kind of shit. Third party Hello Neighbor 2. It's fucking embarrassing. And I don't know why people think anything's going to be any different next year. They told you, good luck. Have fun. Good luck. Have fun. I want to know who the fuck made that shit. I want to know who was responsible for that slogan. I wrote that trailer down. I couldn't believe the shit they were saying in there. They were saying shit like, sometimes we'll move forward in ways unexpected. You don't fucking say. Sometimes we won't have a plan at all. Proof is in putting there. No fucking plan. It's hard to fucking cope with, man. As far as like being like just creating videos, talking about this shit, and talking with people on Twitter and going through the whole bullshit. I think most of these guys know what they're doing. I think most of these guys know Xbox is fucking terrible anymore and dog shit. But they're so invested in their channel. They're so invested in their fan base. That if they say anything negative about Xbox whatsoever, all their loyal fans will jump ship. Sorry. It's happened to a lot of people before, right? People have this big Xbox fan base. Then you have people that start actually speaking the truth about Xbox. They start, a lot of people call it flip flopping. I don't know. I think if you were capping for Xbox hard as fuck, and then you came out and said, you know what? Yeah, I've been capping, man. This shit is awful. We got to change this shit. They're gonna lose their fan base immediately, and they're bye to your fucking Patreon, bye your super chat, and all that. All the Xbox fanboy money you're getting. That's what it's all about. I think 90% of them that's the case. Is like they know they are lying their fan base. They know that they don't want to fucking play Xbox. They haven't turned Xbox on in months. They're capping for. I'm not gonna name any names here. There's a fucking dude I'm sure everybody's aware of. This dude was capping hard as shit for High and Light, talking about how it's the game of the year and Xbox needs to acquire these guys immediately, yada. He's talking all this big shit, right? He probably spent hours talking about this game, how fucking great it was. Then you check his game profile, and he has 12 motherfucking minutes. 12 minutes in High on Life. Not one achievement, not one gamer score in High on Life, but he's fucking capping for the game. That's the shit that's sickening, man. That shit is revolting. You'll never hear me talk about a game that I have not put a decent amount of time into as far as like trashing on the game or capping for the game, right? Like, I'm not a big Halo fan, man. I'm not. That's why you never hear me talk about Halo. Even though I'm aware of all the problems Halo's had, how trash Infinite is and stuff like that, and how it's failed the fan base and how the graphics look and how they fucked up Forge mode. They lied about all these online features. But I don't like Halo. I don't play Halo. So that's why you never see me ever mention it in the video. I never go off on Halo. But I go off on Gears all the fucking time because I fucking love Gears. I know everything there is to know about Gears. That's the difference there. Aaron Greenberg marking at you, bro. Drawing a game. You got Xbox clicks for your controller, though. Yeah, we got plenty of hoodies, bro. We got, like I said early in the stream when I first started this shit. They officially got more for this year, man. They officially, because they only released one first party game this year, that being Pentiment, the fucking Amazon Kindle exclusive, should have been. But now they got an Xbox hoodie, they got Xbox footies, and a little Xbox ball cap hat shit like that for your fucking controller. So they officially have more clothing accessories this year than they do fucking games for their console. And speaking of the console, man, that's another thing I'm getting to about Xbox, and people think it's so far-fetched to talk about. I really think that they're pulling out, they're trying to pull out of the Xbox, of the hardware business. And people go, oh, that's not true. Why would you say that? Like, how the fuck you come to that conclusion? Well, did you watch the fucking Game Awards? They had what? They had the biggest audience ever. I forget the number. I know it's at like 1.5 million. I forgot what the number was, but it's the biggest gaming audience they've ever had, like for a gaming show, right? So that'd be the perfect spot, you'd think, to advertise your product. That being the Xbox Series S, the Xbox Series S. They showed the Game Pass commercial, but they didn't. I kid you not. And if you think about this, you go back to it. They did not show you an Xbox console, not once. That whole show, all those Xbox commercials they ran, you did not see a Xbox console, not once. You only saw an Xbox controller once, matter of fact. They even told you pick your favorite controller. The only thing you saw that an ad for was fucking streaming. They advertised Samsung TVs more than they did their own console. Their console was not in those advertisements, not once. So people don't even fucking associate Xbox with an Xbox console anymore. It's all about Game Pass. So I really think, going by that, man, like, they're trying to get the fuck out of the hardware, man. They just want to become a third-party developer. They just want to fucking sell you. They want to have like the Netflix, model where they just publish these games and put them on the service. You pay for the service monthly. And let's talk about. I haven't made a video about this yet because it's not official. Let's just talk about hypotheticals, right? Because I'm bored as fuck. I'm at work, just chilling. Let's talk about hypothetically. I'm sure you guys have heard about a $3 possible tier for Xbox Game Pass. A $3 tier with ads. Jesus fucking Christ. How the hell is that going to work? So you pay your $3 a month, right? And you get Xbox Game Pass. But the kick of it is, apparently, it's all rumors still, but apparently the kick of it is in the $3 tier, you have to wait 6 months for their first-party exclusives. You got to wait 6 months for their first-party exclusive on the $3 tier. I'll tell you what, if you had that $3 tier this year, you wouldn't have missed shit. If you had that $3 tier, let's say they had a $3 tier starting the first year this year, right? Think about it. You got to wait 6 months for their first-party exclusives. What first-party exclusives? The only thing you would have missed was fucking Pentiment. That was the only thing that you would have had to wait for, was Pentiment. A fucking $20 Steam game. But even so, right? So let's just say $3 in ads. How are these ads going to work? Are these ads going to be like when you start a game for the first time? The first time you start the game, is it going to run like a 30-second Dorito commercial or Duracell battery commercial for the fucking controllers? Okay, and is that going to be the only ad, like when you first boot the game? Or is that going to be shit? Like, let's say is it going to be like you're playing a game? Well, you're just playing a game in the middle of like maybe a combat sequence or something, or a cutscene that's fucking cuts to a goddamn commercial? Is that going to be how to do it? Or is it going to be pop-ups in the main menus, like, maybe Pepsi banners or Mountain Dew banners or wherever the fuck they want to advertise? But is it going to pop up randomly throughout your playthrough? I don't know. I don't fucking like it. If you're going to advertise at all, man, like $3, yeah, $3 ain't shit, right? But if you're going to advertise like that, depending on how aggressive it is, that shit shouldn't even cost any money. Kind of like, you guys remember that? What's that bullshit service? Crackle, right? Crackle's 100% free. But I can't fuck with it, man, because I cannot stand ads in anything. Even YouTube, right? YouTube Premium, because fuck that. I hate watching ads. And even Crackle, like, I'm not watching fucking shows from the 1980s and shit, and then have to deal with fucking ads. I'm just not goddamn doing it. But especially in a gaming, man, like, ads in my games, you got me fucked up. No way. Even for $3. Now, I guess, I don't know if they're trying to catch the most casual gamer with that, or who is actually going to benefit that. When the actual Game Pass is only $10, if you just want if you want, I guess, the first party exclusive, if you don't get, like, you ain't got to wait 6 months for those, I guess. But the other one, so you're saving $7 fucking dollars. I've heard fucking these idiots on these Xbox podcast shit talking about, oh, it's just better options, man. Like, why is that a problem? It's good for people. It's good for kids. Nothing's wrong with more options, right? You telling me? I'll tell you what. They said some people can't afford that $10. Maybe $3 is going to help them out. That's $7 a month is going to help them out. If you can't afford Game Pass, man, if you really fucking having a hard time with that $10 a month Game Pass subscription, or even that $15 a month Game Pass Ultimate, then you need to rethink your fucking life. I'm sorry, I have no remorse for you. I want as many people to game as possible, man. I love gaming. I want everybody to enjoy it, but me personally, man, like if this is how I think everybody. This is how I think. It's how I think everybody should be, man. If I was struggling financially in life, right? I'm doing well in my life right now, right? I got a good job. I'm making good money. I a pretty comfy lifestyle. But if I was struggling, and I had before in my life, man. If I was struggling, I stopped playing games for a while, man, until I get my shit together and do what I got to do and get my life financially stable. But that's a whole other fucking rant topic. But I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys have seen this shit across the way. What's up, ACO? Exactly. So why is this Xbox acting like High on Life is a first-party exclusive? I don't fucking know, bro. You got me. It's the same way they weren't trying to claim Scorn once Scorn got fucking shredded by everybody. They weren't trying to claim High on Life, really, not High on Life, Pentiment. No, I'm sorry, yeah, they were trying to claim fucking Pentiment, even though no one goddamn played it because IGN gave it a 10 out of 10. A 10 out of 10! They gave that game a 10 out of 10. They gave High on Life an 8 out of 10. That whole thing's fucked there anyway. But yeah, they're definitely trying to claim this game as their own. That's what they do. Just because it's on Game Pass, man. Just because it came out day and day on Game Pass. For some reason, they think that's an Xbox first-party game. And you would not believe how many people think this is a first-party. This game was made by Xbox. It's pissing me off because Squanch isn't getting the fucking credit for this. Xbox is getting credit for this. Xbox is getting all the fucking flowers for this. Xbox is getting all this praise by people. Oh, Xbox finally did it. Xbox is, moving in the right direction. This is so creative. It has a great color palette. No, bro. Xbox did fucking nothing except cut that check to put it on Game Pass. They didn't even fucking fund the development of the game. It was all Squanch Games, bro. So stop with this shit. Stop trying to give them all this fucking undeserved credit, man. They're still in the same fucking place. And next year is not looking any better. What's up, Jackknife? Next year is not looking any better, man. Let's say they do release these games next year, right? Let's say what they got slated for. They got Fallout 76. I'm sorry, Fallout 76. They got Starfield, Redfall, maybe Forza. That's all we know. Well, we don't even know that shit because they don't got release dates, but that's what we think is coming out next year, right? Is that going to do it? People seem to think Starfield is that game, and I don't think so. Like I said, I'm not a Fallout fan, but I do not think that's it, bro. I don't think it's going to appeal to the masses. It's definitely not going to be on the caliber of like a God of War, Spider-Man, or Horizon Forbidden West, or anything like that. It's not going to set the world ablaze. People are going to forget about that game as quickly as it came. And something tells me it's going to be fucked up at release. They've already delayed this thing, twice already? So, if you ask me, since it's going to release with a litany of fucking problems, bugs, glitches, yada yada, bunch of day one patches, it's probably going to get fucking shredded by the media, and it's just going to come and go, man. Same with Redfall. Redfall ain't anything special. Looks like it might be fun for a week or two. That's a little fun, little multiplayer shooter. Shoot some vampires and shit. But other than that, again, it's going to fade away quickly. And then you got Forza, of course. People like Forza games. I'm not a racing game fan, but okay, another fucking Forza game. But what's beyond that? We don't fucking know because they won't fucking tell us. Oh, Jackknife. What dude, cuz? Long time no see. How you been, Chief? Okay, fine, Jackknife. ACO saying what's up? What's going on, man? Hey, thank y'all for 17 of y'all here, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, bro. I'm just fucking. I'm at work, man. Just ranting, just fucking, just going on, man. I'm here until 11 o'clock Eastern time. Just loading some train cars, man. I work like at a steel facility, bro. So just crunching the time, man. I appreciate y'all coming out to fucking hear what I gotta say. Give me 1 second. Okay. But yeah, man, this shit's ridiculous. And I'm trying this shit on stream now, so I'm hoping this records on YouTube, so people can watch it there if they want to. Okay. So anyway, man. Right now, I am playing. Oh, that's another thing. I can go out for days by Xbox, right? Talking about. So everybody's talking about High on Life and Game Pass right now. Like, so High on Life's a good ass game, but a great game that they got recently is Chain Echoes, and it's fucking crickets about this game. If you guys have not played Chain Echoes yet, it's fucking great. It's a JRPG. I forget it's a new studio who made it, but it's fantastic, bro. Like that should be a game everybody's praising and talking about. This game's like 30 plus hours, and you got like mech suits, sky armors, and all kind of different shit going on. It's an amazing JRPG, bro. Definitely check out Chain Echoes if you have not checked it out yet. I appreciate that, ACO. Appreciate that. Yeah, dude. Definitely check out Chain Echoes if you ain't. I think it's what is it, 20 bucks? 20. I think it's $20 on Steam, and it's in Game Pass. And nobody's fucking playing that game, or at least nobody's talking about it. It's a goddamn tragedy. Oh, man. Yeah, this shit gets boring here, guys. But anyway, what's up, Sinister? Anyway, I'm not really sure what else I want to talk about, man. This fucking just going off now. What the fuck else was bothering me that I was talking about? Oh, real quick, I'm sure you guys know this by now. People are in here, but Players Choice Award, Players Choice Game Awards, organized by King Thrash. I am making a few videos on that. I'll be presenting a few categories: best retro game, best rage. I think, yeah, best rage, best retro game, and best. Oh, I'm doing biggest Xbox fan too. So yeah, I'm editing the videos right now. Yeah, biggest Xbox fans. So that's my three categories I'm doing, and that's gonna be fun shit. So definitely check that out. If you have not voted already, vote. There are 3 polls out right now, so definitely go check that shit out. That's some good shit what King Crash is doing, and I agree with it. And for that day, I'm gonna take it easy. And these videos are not gonna be biased for me at all. No console war shit. Just everybody together for one day, just fucking voting and seeing what the players choose for their game of the year, shit like that. Cool. Good shit. Speaking of the devil, man, what's up? What up, King Thrash? What up, man? Yeah, so definitely go support that, man. Go support the Players Choice Awards. That's fucking the best idea I've seen in years on YouTube. I wish I could invite you in here, Thrash, man. Like, I don't know if you're at work or what, but I'm doing shit through Streamlabs, bro. I had no idea how to use this shit. It's new to me. Just doing mobile at work. But I'm trying to think, man, what the fuck else? Fuck else is bothering me by Xbox. That's all today. Side note, right now I'm playing Cyberpunk. I'm really heavy into Cyberpunk, and the first few hours I wasn't enjoying it really, and then I met Johnny Silverhand, which is Keanu Reeves' character. And to be honest with you, bro, he's boring as fuck. He's a fucking boring character. I have no emotional attachment to him. I didn't care. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I didn't care what happened earlier in the game. I have no connection to him, but I like Keanu Reeves a lot. So I'm actually interested in his storyline a little bit, and he was like the badass that was there in like 2020. So that's what I'm doing now. Still going through the main story. Cyberpunk, it looks pretty. Story's all right. The gunplay's fucking trash to me. The vehicles drive terribly. A lot of voice acting is pretty good, except for Keanu Reeves. I think he's a pretty good actor, but his voice acting in this game sounds forced as hell most of the time to me. That's just a side note. So I'm playing that and Chain Echoes. What's up, Stardust? Yeah, that and Chain Echoes is my two main games right now until all these big leagues start coming out in January, February. Next year's gonna be fucking crazy. Not enough time next year for all these games, bro. We got PSVR 2 coming out. You got the Dead Space remake. We got Forspoken. We got RE4 remake. You got Silent Hill 2. You got Final Fantasy. Just like there's so much shit. That's not even my wish list is fucking ridiculous. It's like it has to be like 30 games on there. Even the games that a lot of people don't even know about, like our most hyped for. What's the fucking horror game that I was hyped for? I can't remember what it's called. The old school one, man. Anyway, I can't fucking remember. Not Silent Hill, the other one. Fuck. I can't remember what it's called. Who's gonna pay $7 for Xbox? Oh shit. Keanu definitely phoned it in. Oh yeah, he couldn't be bothered. He's bigger in that game, bro. I can't believe they had him in that game as long as they did, or as much as they did. But But his character's badass in there. And honestly, I wish the whole game he was just going Silverhand. Like Keanu Reeves should have been the main character of the game. And fuck me entirely. But yeah, so I guess we're talking about $70 game shit. That's thanks for reminding me about that. That's something I haven't talked about. Well, I talked about in a video, but not like in a live stream. So $70 games, man. So you guys remember for years and years, not years, but since 2020 or whatever fuck Sony made these games $70. These dudes been talking mad shit about how fucking Xbox is Sony is anti-consumer and they're big. Who think they are $70 games? Xbox will never do that. Yada yada. Well, Xbox is fucking doing it, and it's weird because they'll be charging. So Starfield next year, right? And Redfall, I guess now, and Forza are gonna be $70 games, but they all got delayed until 2023. So they should have been $60 games. So they're kind of fucking you over on that. But the biggest excuse I'm hearing, the most hypocritical shit ever, is these dudes seem to be okay with this shit now. Oh, it's not a big deal. I got Game Pass. Oh, who cares? They're $70. I got Game Pass. You fucking idiots, bro. They got Game Pass, so they're fine with the price increase. You know, they're fucking grilling PlayStation for that shit. Hypocritical. Hypocrisy at its finest. I got Game Pass, so I'm cool with it. Well, guess what, you fucking idiots? Guess what's going up next? If they're raising the base price of the game to $70, do you not think that the price of Game Pass is going to go up in the same fucking breath? I guarantee you Game Pass goes up next year. I don't care if it's $5, $10, who the fuck knows? I heard these dudes talking about they don't care if it's $30, there's still be a fucking value. $30 a month you pay for that, huh? These dudes have no standards. These dudes have no morals. They got no values. They stand for nothing, bro. They will criticize a company to death about one thing, and then when something happens with Xbox, oh, it's no big deal. Not one of them fucking dudes, not one of them called Xbox out for this. Not one of these dudes said, this is horse shit, Xbox, not one. They acted like they were fucking happy with it, but just 2 days prior to this, you had these fucking Xbox podcasts still using that as a talking point about $70 games and, have fun paying for those $70 games. I fucking will. I'll have fun paying for fucking God of War, Spider-Man, Horizon Forbidden West, all these fucking great experiences. Horizon called them out, and that's only $60, but you get my fucking point. I have no problem paying for a quality game. I paid $70 for Callisto Protocol. That wasn't even. I mean, to me, it wasn't worth $70. But I have no problem paying for my hobby, for gaming that I love, right? Fuck these subscription services. It is killing this shit. I don't want that to be the way of the future, man. Have I used PS Plus or Game Pass every now and then? Sure. Why wouldn't I, right? They're conditioning people to fucking do this. They're conditioning gamers to not pay for games. I've been guilty of it a few times myself, where I should have supported a developer. I should have bought High on Life, honestly, for $60. I think it's worth it. And I think High Swan deserves the money, but they fucked up. They put the thing on Game Pass. They took the check, so now people are going to take advantage of it. People are going to buy your game now. So I guess you weigh the pros and cons, and I guess they probably see, based on how well it's doing, how much you're going to get paid through Game Pass versus how much it would have stolen on its own. That's a whole other topic altogether. But you'll hear guys say, oh, is that game coming to Game Pass? No, I'm not going to play it. Or, oh, I'll wait until it comes to Game Pass. That kind of shit is not good for the industry, man. That kind of shit is going to get you less and less games and less quality games at that. It's not a good practice, man. The day, I'll tell you what, if Sony starts doing that shit, that's gonna fucking piss me off, and I will call that out all day. If Sony were to put their first party day and date games and day and date in the PSN Plus or PSN Premium Plus, whatever you want to do, if Sony goes day and date with these games, that quality is going to decline fucking rapidly, and they're not going to be the same company, and they're going to lose a lot of mind share. PlayStation gamers don't want that. They don't want that mind frame. Let's go exactly way. TJ Rage, you're uninformed why I clicked this. Shut the fuck up, TJ Rage. Yeah, why the fuck did you click this? Let me guess what the fuck you got to say. Lots of Xbox gamers still pay for their games. No, they fucking don't. You fucking idiots are the ones. Oh, this the one of the dudes are like, oh well, I beat the game on Game Pass and still bought it. Shut the fuck up. No, you did not. I beat the game on Game Pass and then I bought it afterwards. Who the fuck are you lying to? Your bitch ass up. Like Like King Thrash says, TJ Ray, you fucking XP up, faggot. Anyway, I don't know why I said faggot, man. That's like Call of Duty shit, bro. Like, but anyway, he's the prime example of the guy I'm talking about. Plenty of Xbox games, by games. Apparently, fucking not, because so let's talk about the Square Enix thing, right? So Square ain't releasing the 1 through 6 Pixel collection, or whatever, on Xbox. Why? Why is that? They just released Final Fantasy Crisis Core on the Xbox, and the stats come out. Barely 8% of the sales were on Xbox. 8%. With I think 80 were on PlayStation and 12% were on Nintendo Switch. Proof's in the pudding right there. And y'all wonder why Square Enix don't want to bother to put their fucking games on there. It's what the fuck it is. That's going to continue to happen. Because whether you want to believe it or not, like this fucking idiot in the chat, right? Xbox gamers are conditioned to not buy games, and Xbox is doing that. You hear it all the time, and it's not even like the main people, like people on YouTube or people who generally follow this shit. I see it in Facebook, man, Facebook group. I see people I know like personally in my life. They're like, oh, this game, hey, anybody trying to buy anybody trying to run a new Call of Duty Warzone? And someone don't even know, like, is it in Game Pass? And not even know it's free. But that's the question. Oh, is it in Game Pass? Can I get in Game Pass? Game Pass? Game Pass? Like, I hear that in my own personal life about Game Pass. It's not a good look, bro. And like I said, it's not good for the industry. Xbox players buy their games. Fuck you for it. And every statistic, these new games, third-party games, will fucking show you that Xbox players ain't buying shit. They'll wait for that shit. They'll wait for a fucking deep sale on the Xbox Game Pass. They won't even buy it on sale, these games. They'll wait for fucking Game Pass. So people think, why you go so hard on Xbox for? Because they're fucking up all the time. They've been fucking up for years. It's fucking pathetic. Gears is my top 2 favorite franchises ever. I have put more time in Gears multiplayer than anything ever in gaming. I have to have, if you count just Gears 4 alone, I think I have 3,000 hours in multiplayer. That's not a brag. I'm just saying, like, I like Gears that much. If you count up all the Gears, dude, I was a fucking, like, when I graduated high school, bro, I had 3 months of being a straight loser. Like, I graduated high school and I was waiting to go to the Army, and for 3 months straight, all I did was play Gears 3. Just slaughter boys online. That's all I did for like 3 months straight. It was like just chill and do that, Like, I love Gears of Death, man, and they killed that franchise. They fucking murdered it right in front of me. Gears 4 was okay. It was a decent game. Then after that, you had Gears Tactics and Gears fucking Pop, Gears Funko Pop, and most recently, they just put the fucking Gears of War characters in Fall Guys. Talking about a Gears of War show. You guys don't realize that Gears 5 tanked so bad. Gears 5 had not even 2 years of support before they dropped it. Remember, they had the high busters that nobody gave a fuck about? That stopped immediately. They stopped putting cosmetics in there. The player count was fucking abysmal. And if you go try to play this shit right now, you can't find a fucking match. You still got people on Gears 4 playing. You still find a match of Gears 4. I don't know why, though, for real. They're all Hispanic. I don't know why, but everybody I play on there, if you go to game chat, they're all typing in Spanish and speaking Spanish. I don't know why. I think it's big. I don't know why, but that's who I mostly play against in Gears 4. But Gears 5 fucking tanked so hard because it's a mediocre game, man. It did not have the soul and the grit of Gears. The story was mediocre. The story was focused on a woman. I'm not saying that's a bad thing focused on a woman, but the story was very toned down, man. Like, we don't want to hear about Kate Diaz and all that shit. 1 second. Go ahead. What's that? What'd you say? 7. Sorry about that. But yeah, like, so they murdered that shit, man. Like, that's the whole reason why I started my channel. That was the reason why I started my channel. No, I'm at the end of 6. I'm about to go in 7, so I told you 7. But fuck's sake. Yo, we good? All right. Sorry about that. I told you I'm gonna work, guys, so bear with me here. That's why I started my fucking channel up, because Gears was going that direction I didn't fucking like. Actually, because Gears 4 had crazy microtransactions. That's one of the first videos I made. But anyway, man. So they killed that. They killed Halo. I don't even fucking like Halo, but they definitely just murdered the fuck out of Halo. And the TV show and Halo Infinite, all the lies they told, they murdered that show. And they have destroyed everything that made Xbox. Phil Spencer has done nothing for Xbox. Let me chat real quick. Orange may do it for who we just chainsaw at home though. Gears 5's worse. Even Xbox owners hate it. In fact, Xbox owners are aware that their games are shit. Truth. Something, man. How's it going? Dig your vids. Didn't know you streamed. Hope you're having I don't stream very often, man. It's just like a work thing. But tell you what, I might do it more often now that I figure out how to do it on my phone. So that's pretty cool. Where's Ninja Gaiden reboot? Where's Killer Instinct? Those are titles I would want to play on Game Pass or PC. Yeah, I don't know why they don't make Killer Instinct, man. I actually thought that last one was pretty good. They did. Ninja Gaiden, man. It's all they don't want to make games, bro. That's just that I don't get it. Why buy all these studios? We're not going to fucking release any games. But here's the thing: even they require all these studios, right? People are hyped about them buying studios. They own more studios than anybody else in the industry. But people don't realize is that all these games going forward are not going to be bangers. They're not going to be games of quality. They're all going to be low budget bullshit Game Pass filler like Sea of Thieves, State of Decay 2. People think State of Decay 3 is going to be this big game. First of all, we know nothing about it. There's no release date. They haven't shown any footage. We know nothing about the game. It's not going to be any better than State of Decay 2. It's going to be that same fucking low budget bullshit art style. Starfield was the best looking thing that they got coming out, and that don't even look good. That's not utilizing the fucking 12 teraflop power, the world's most powerful console. Don't get me started on that shit. The world's most powerful console. I fell for that shit with the Xbox One X. I fell for it. 6 T-flops. This console's for you guys. This beast of a console. Fuck's sake. There it is. You got 12 teraflops of power, and the best thing you put out all year, or the only thing you put all year was a fucking pop-up book. It should have been a fucking, like I said, on a fucking Kindle Fire or some shit. You got Redfall. Does Redfall look like 12 teraflops to you? Does Starfield look like 12 teraflops to you? Is that why you pay $500 for a fucking Xbox Series X? Were you not told that you had the most power and power your dreams, man? I say this all the time. Power your dreams. That's all the fuck you got is dreams and no fucking games. That's what they've sold you on. They've sold you on dreams. I'm dreaming right now, man. I've been dreaming for years for a good Xbox game. For Xbox to make a game worthy of what used to be a great brand, man. What used to be my favorite platform. What used to be something that I don't, some of you guys might be too young, or maybe a lot of you guys probably know, man. But back in the day, man, 360, I thought that was a shit for me, bro. Like Xbox Live, fucking Call of Duty. That wasn't exclusive, but we had Call of Duty. Gears of War 1 and 2 come out, man. Gears of War 1 and 2 changed the fucking game for me for online. That shit was addicting. That shit was great. That shit was gruesome. But even that, man, even if I think about it now, man, like Epic Games made not go into it. Cliff Bleszinski did a great job with Gears. I'm not going to have a conversation. But since then, man, what has Xbox done this generation and the last generation? What is the best game to come out on Xbox One, first party wise? What do you think that is? I'll tell you what I thought it was. Probably the best game, and it's not even that good of a game, was probably Rise on our own. Quantum Break wasn't a terrible game, wasn't a great game. Did a lot of cool things. But what else? They secured Dead Rising 3 when it first came out, which is the reason why I bought the Xbox One in the first place. Because the PS4's launch lineup was abysmal compared to Xbox. I wasn't with the Kinect from the beginning. I wasn't on board with that. I thought it was a bullshit idea. I didn't want to watch. I didn't give a fuck about watching sports with a Kinect and shit like that. You know, the whole TV thing. But ever since then, man, so we're going on. That was 2013. We're going on 10 years now, coming next year. And what have you got on Xbox? Like, think of an experience with Xbox and stuck with you from 2013 to 2023. Can you name one? I can't. Besides, no, I'm sorry, because Gears 3 was on 360. Probably for me, the best game, it was the remaster of Gears 1, was Gears Ultimate Edition. I think they come out in 2015. That was a good remaster. And that made me realize that the Coalition is actually capable of making a decent Gears of War remaster. Like I think they're capable of making a Gears of War trilogy if they want to, like a Marcus Phoenix collection. I don't think they will, because I think after a failure that was Gears 5, I think they believe that the fan base isn't there anymore. The market's not there for Gears, and maybe it's not. Maybe it's dead now. Maybe they've gotten too careless with the IP, and maybe it is dead now. I don't know. I don't know where all the Gears fans are at. Even like like I follow, like I'm on like the Gears fan, the Gears like Facebook page, man. All like the Gears fans, and there's not many of us left. It's sad as fuck what happened to Gears, because Gears used to be like one of the top games back in the day, one of the most competitive games. One of those games I always watch, like it's like MLG tournaments. But now it's all a different landscape, man. Now it's fucking Fortnite, Call of Duty, Warzone, Battle Royale kind of shit. That's one thing I want to talk about. I was telling my boy about that. I would honestly love a Gears of War Battle Royale. I would fuck people up in that shit. And I got the perfect idea for it too. It's like, so the goddamn storm would be, instead of being like the storm or whatever the fuck they're saying, you got krill. You got like the krill bats fucking just all around you, just fucking come in. If they touch you at all, dead. That shit would be insanity to me. Okay, Geodude community, what's up? Yeah, I think it's pretty dead right now. Yeah, bro, it's died the fuck out, bro. Gears of War is just the once great franchise, bro. It's sad as fuck what's happened to it. Sad as fuck. Give me 1 second here, guys. All right, sorry about that. Like I said, it worked. You guys know how that shit goes. Anyway, man, I think that's probably about it for me, man. I might go. I might try to play some Chained Echoes while I'm in the while I'm up here. I got my Steam Deck with me, so that's one of the things too. I can kind of. It's hard to focus on a game here because I got to be looking at other things, but I can get a little time in here and there. But J-Wags, imagine if Cliffy D was still making these gears right now. I wish, bro. I wish he'd come back. I mean, he had that failure with what was that game he tried to make? Lawbreakers. he made that Lawbreakers game and had like 12 concurrent players. I think he's done. I think that shit ruined him, bro. I don't think he's ever coming back ever for anything. But they should hire him as if they're gonna make another Gears game, he should come on as a consultant or something, man. Rod Ferguson, no guys, like they should come on as like, the directors, whatever the fuck, because that game needs direction for a new one. They're trying to make it too. The moment they start putting emotes in Gears, it was a goddamn wrap. The moment you start seeing fucking Marcus Phoenix Dougie, it's over, bro. Like, you've lost the core fan base for that game. Like, we don't want to see that shit. That's not Gears fans. We wouldn't mind skins. We don't want like fucking Mexican wrestler skins or fucking pink skins, like like heart skins. We want some cool. I'll tell you what, Gears of War Judgment was not made by. It was People Can Fly, and was it Epic and People Can Fly? Anyway, but Gears of War Judgment had awesome skins, bro. Of course, the gameplay was a lot different from the regular Gears formula. I didn't like Gears Judgment that much, but the skins in that game, you had like fucking full suits that like glowed and electrified. They did the skins fucking right on there. They're appropriately priced. You can earn a lot of them in game, and that shit looked cool. It really like showed you where you want to show your personality wise. That shit was cool. Jackknife. Xbox has all the money, all these studios, that they can't put out a banger. I mean, what the fuck is going on over there? That's the question, bro. That's the question we've been asking for years now. That's a question nobody can fucking answer me. That's a question that everybody's asking. Now, so you got people like Sick Humor, King Thrash, the ones, Jazz and all them. You got people, they're the ones spreading the truth, bro. They're the ones trying to, get the real answers. Like, They're the ones that actually care about gaming. They're the ones who, who try to hold their feet to the fire and realize that Xbox doing what it's doing is detrimental to the whole industry. It affects everything as a whole. And people will say, "How's that going? Sony's killing it." Yeah, they're killing it. But imagine if Xbox was giving them a fucking fight. If Xbox was challenging Sony, if Xbox was putting it to them, they'd be like, "Oh fuck, we gotta ramp this shit up," and they'd be doing even more than they're doing now. Xbox doing well is good for all of us. Xbox doing badly is bad for all of us. Even if you don't like Xbox games, Xbox is a big player in the industry, like it or not. And what they do has a ripple effect across the entire industry, whether you like it or not. What up, voice? Voice parodies. That's because Xbox's heart's not in it. They're too focused on hardware. I don't think they're focused on hardware, voice. I mean, I think that's abundant now, man. I think they're more focused on cloud streaming more than anything. They're focused on Game Pass. That's their focus, and that's they lost the way before Game Pass, but now they've really lost the way with this. Like I said earlier, boys, I think they're trying to get out of hardware, bro. I think they're pushing more for services. I honestly maybe they'll make another console. I'm not sure. They probably will. They probably have the new Xbox Series, whatever the fuck they're gonna call it, their stupid ass names. That's not piss me off, bro. The Xbox One, Xbox One S, Xbox One X, Xbox Series S, Xbox Series. Somebody needs to be fucking fired over there, okay? Because a general goddamn consumer is going to be confused as shit with those options out there. Hey, mommy, I want an Xbox Series X. Okay, you'd be disappointed as fuck when you get the Xbox Series S. But you should be disappointed anyway when you get an X. I don't think many kids are asking for an Xbox One S. Yeah, anyway, boys, anyway. Game Pass is thrown together like a sloppy Joe, so I don't know about that. But cloud gaming, yeah, I see that. I mean, yeah, the cloud gaming they're really strong on, but I mean, it's got to be proven, bro. Like Google Stadia, no doubt, had the best game streaming platform. It had the lowest latency, lowest input lag. It actually worked pretty decent if you had to get like a steady Wi-Fi connection. But even that failed, man, because people don't want to fucking stream their games. I think maybe Stadia failed more because they were charging full fucking price for games and still just letting you stream it. But I would love to see the actual numbers for how many people are streaming and playing these games on Xbox Game Pass on their phones or on their consoles. For me, that's the stupidest shit ever. If you have an Xbox console, that being Series S, Series X, whatever, and you're streaming a game from that console at your house, some people have told me that they do that, and I'm like, why? They're like, oh, okay, I can just try a game real quick if I want to. I'm like, you play the whole thing through there? Like, yeah, sometimes. Like, no, bro, I would never stream a game if I had the option to download it natively and play it that way. It's just not going to catch on, man. It's not the time for it. You see what Amazon Luna and all this other shit. Like people, real gamers are not gravitating towards that. And the kind of audience that would gravitate towards that, as far as like streaming a game on their phone, they're playing mobile games anyway. The Candy Crushes, all that other shit. Nobody wants to play fucking Starfield on an iPhone, okay? Nobody wants to play fucking Sea of Thieves on a fucking Samsung fucking Galaxy. Nobody. I'm sorry. That's just not the way the future, as much as they want it to be. And very low, first of all, how many people have Samsung TVs from 2021 and 2022? That's what the Xbox streaming app is going to be on, is 2021 and 2022 TVs. So the fraction is already small for that. But then the fraction of people who are actually going to pay for Game Pass on their TV and download it right from their TV. They're like, oh, they're trying to capture a new market. What fucking market? If these people knew what Game Pass was and they wanted to play games, they would have been bought an Xbox or a PlayStation, or if they were gamers to begin with, they would have been fucking played. They're not gonna say, "Oh, now it's an option on my fucking TV." I'm into this shit. No, a very very small percentage. It's almost never gonna fucking happen. They're going for a market that doesn't fucking exist, and abandoning the fan base that made them what they are today. Well, what they are today, you know what I mean, as far as the gaming, as far as a prominent figure in the gaming industry, console maker, yada. But I'm gonna go back. I'm in with this though. I'm gonna say one last thing, and then I'll look at the chat real quick, and I'm gonna go in here. But I'm with this. Real Xbox gamers, like true fans of Xbox, and when I say true fans, I mean, people who really want to see Xbox do better. King Thrash, man, I watch all his shit around today. King Thrash is really knowledgeable about his shit. He said something one time, and I was like, damn, that's right in the head. He said real fans, true fans, like think about like in sports, right? They expect better. So like you talking about the true fans, the ones who follow who the GM is and what moves they're making, the trades, and they'll call that shit out immediately. They're the ones on their fucking calling the radio shows and all that, commenting, like they need to get rid of this GM or this GM needs to be held accountable. He's fucking up. It's not about they want to see that platform do better. They want to see whatever they love, whatever they invest their money into, do better. So the true Xbox fans are the ones who are calling this shit out when it needs to be called out. The true Xbox fans are the ones demanding better for their fucking money. Demanding better out of Phil Spencer, demanding better out of Xbox, demanding better out of Gears, all this shit. Who are calling for the improvement of Game Pass and the improvement of first-party output, and the fact that they've got all these fucking studios and are putting out 0 fucking games. But you got people paying their fucking $15 a month every goddamn month on time every month and getting one fucking game. The true Xbox fans, the real ones, are calling that shit out. And the fake Xbox fans, the pretend Xbox fans, are the ones who are sitting back acting like everything's cool, everything's peachy, everything's okay. And that is 100% true. That is what it is. So real quick, I'll go through this channel quick and I'm going to get out of here. Holy fuck. Ronan. I don't want people mobile game anymore. It's quite literally done in a way to make you spend money. Oh, yeah. And that's what Xbox is after. Xbox wants that mobile fucking game money. They're like, there's I'll do my Phil Spencer voice real quick. Yeah, we're trying. Yeah. The billions of gamers. There's billions of gamers across the industry and across the world and globally. And we're trying to get these games out to everybody. We want everybody to be able to play where they want, when they want, and you don't not necessarily need an Xbox console to do that. Just play wherever you want. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Game Pass has fucked up the Xbox brand so bad. Phil Spencer needs to be slapped like the bitch he is when dog shit show where on the Series X. Well, his most played game is Vampire Survivors, so we know where his mind frame's at. I play old Halo on my Series S just because it feels weird playing it on PC. Yeah, I play Gears 4, man, on PC now, but yeah, it's something nostalgic about playing that on the Xbox console. But fuck Xbox, I don't know anymore. Can you read the message? I will when I get out of here, bro. Yo, what's up, Lincoln? Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I appreciate y'all coming out, and man, here I got to say, man, thank y'all so much. Getting this shut my fucking chest, bro. This fucking Xbox bullshit. Tell you guys, get ready for 2023. Get ready for it. Good luck. Have fun. Talk to you guys next time. Thanks.